go. So you're going to place the ball actually between your knees this morning, a little bit different. So between the knees, not very elegant looking, but it's going to help us work a little bit harder. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, but anyway, let's see how we go. So ball between the knees, gentle hold with the ball. So try not to squish your knees together at the moment, just hold it gently there. But it might start to feel as if it's going to rock a little bit, but that's okay for now. Let's just start with a shoulder roll on the right side. So all the way up and around. Good, let's make that a little bit bigger now. So start to circle the arm forward. So make a circle in front of you and see how your shoulder feels. And if it feels okay, start to circle back. So fingers are pointed. We're going to try and keep this central trunk quite still. Okay, so you're not swaying your body at all. So the only thing moving is the shoulder. Breathing deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. And come back into centre. So let's try it on the left side. So just circling around to start with. And you know, you can always just stay on this circle if this feels enough for you. So just see how you feel, how that shoulder's feeling, and also your neck. So keeping your neck nice and long, looking directly forward, and start to make the circle bigger. So bringing it forward, lift through the rib cage. So start at the centre here, bringing it forward, and then take it back if you're feeling okay with that. This would be where your body would start to try and twist, but we don't want that to happen. Just want to keep the whole body here in the centre quite still. Still breathing deeply. Good, one more. Good, let's bring you back to centre. And we're just going to take the ball a little bit lower now. Place it between the ankles. This will be feeling a little bit easier. So taking you into really gentle side bend, so just going to bend side to side, and we'll lift one arm, lower one arm. Oh, I can feel my waist. So side bend, really gentle, one lifts, one lowers. If it bothers your shoulder to lift the arm, then you would just do it like that. You'd keep both arms low. Okay, so see how you feel again. So just nice side bend here. Good, one more. And then back to centre. So we're going to take you into a roll down neck. So we start with the shoulders back and down. Your neck's really long, and you're going to start by tucking the chin in. And let's start to bend that spine. Let your shoulders fall forward, your arms will dangle. And you're going to bend yourself down one bone at a time. Bend your knees more if your legs need it. And just drop down as low as you can, breathing into your back, so really deep breaths, you feel it going into your lungs, feeling the ribs expand. Every time you breathe out, you're dropping a little bit lower. Keep breathing deep, take a deep breath in, exhale and make your way back up again. So coming up one bone at a time, try and contract your tummy, tummy muscles every time you breathe out. And you're slowly coming up to standing. We're going to clench the buttocks. I want you to extend your spine now. So we'll float the arms up. If it bothers you to bring your arms up, keep your arms at the side. Clench the buttocks and extend your spine backwards. So we're going to arch back. Let's bring you back to centre. Going to bring the arms down low. Second roll down. Here we go. Tuck the chin in. One bone at a time. Arms dangling, shoulders falling forward. Breathing deeply as you go down. When you get down to the bottom, grab a hold of your ball and bring it with you as you start to come up. So take a deep breath in. Exhale and make your way back up, bringing your ball with you. Keep breathing after that breath out so you don't hold your breath. Contracting your tummy as you lift. You're slowly coming up to standing. Clench your buttocks, lift your ball up in the air. Extend your spine back again. So arch that. Stay with the ball at the top, and we're going to bend again to the left and right, so just keep bending left to right, but this time I want you to push your hips away to the opposite direction. Try and keep your arms near your ears and just keep making a C curve with your body. Let's go one more each way again. And back to centre after this one. And then we want to go into some rotating work. So what I'm going to do today is do a little twist with a lunge. So we're going to step the right foot forward and the left foot back. It's not a really difficult one, but it is quite challenging with balance. So if you want to stay on this level, then you stay fairly high. So you're going to bring your ball to the centre. Okay, we're going to go, stay here, we're not lunging just yet, but we're going to bring the ball to the left, rotate through the waist, come back to the centre and rotate to the right. Back to the centre. Now if you're feeling that's enough for you, stay there. If not, you can bend both knees and we're going to do the same thing again. So you're going to rotate to the left. I want you to twist around as much as you can, but you're trying to keep your legs and knees really stable. So you're just twisting from the waist. And back to centre. Okay, now you're going to go a little bit lower and lift the heel on the front foot, and let's just try that one more time. And we should be really wobbling with this one now. So one more round, balancing, and one more back into the centre. Place your foot down, bring your foot in, and we're changing feet. So it's left leg forward, right leg back. So we're stopping at the top of the first one, remember. Ball comes forward, you're going to go round to the right. Remember your legs stay stable. And you're breathing deeply all the time, so try not to hold your breath. Really smooth flowing movements, and back to centre. That's fine if you're stopping there, if not you're coming down a bit lower. You've still got your front foot grounded. Round to the right. To the centre and the left. Lovely, back to the centre. A little bit lower again, option again, it's getting harder. Lift the heel on the front foot, round we go again. Got a real wobble going on this one. Ooh, this is my worst one. Left foot forward's always a bit harder. And then coming in. Good, let's get you with a final stretch. So just going to put the ball down for a moment. And finish with one of my favourite ones, really wide figure eight. This is such a nice move and it will warm your legs up a little bit more. So you want to start with the plie squat, so going down and up, and then we're going to roll forward and back. So most of you have done this with me before. So big figure eight with your arms, round through the spine, breathe really deeply, open the chest. Good, two more. One more, and back into the middle. Okay, let's get you down on the floor and we'll start working into those abdominals. So remember, if you've not got a ball, just roll a towel up, place it in your back. So the ball will go into the lower back. Okay, so just press it into the lower spine and rest back on it. I can feel my abs already. And we're holding on to the backs of the legs to start with. The shoulders roll back and down, your chin is nodded. Going gently over the ball, contract the tummy, come up. So we're just going to rock through the move. Inhale down, exhale up. So this is feeling enough for you. Just keep holding on to the back of the leg. Well, you're not actually holding on, you're just placing your fingertips at the back of the leg, so it just gives you a little bit more support. And if that's feeling okay, we'll let go now. So shoulders still back and down. It's all abdominal work. So we don't want your neck and arms getting involved. They're just floating at the side. And you're breathing in as you lower, out as you lift. So inhale down, exhale up. Contract the tummy muscles as you lift. Try not to hold your breath. Okay, we're going to raise those arms a little bit more. This is going to get harder. Every time the arms come higher, you'll notice it's getting a bit more intense. Inhale down, exhale up, keep breathing, neck relaxed. Okay, we're going to take you down to the bottom on the next one and hold it. So the arms will come even higher. Keep your chin slightly forward, circle back with the arms for 4, 3, keep your legs relaxed, 2, and 1, and change direction for 4, 3, keep breathing, 2, and 1, and then come with the arms up, come all the way up, really slowly. Oh my goodness, I felt that today. So the next one, the legs will be straighter and the ball is a little bit further back, so if you can just roll it a couple of inches from your spine so that when you lay on it, it's in the middle of your back. Okay, so you're going to rest on your ball, nice and relaxed, legs really relaxed, shoulders back and down, fingertips at the side of the thighs, slowly coming up and down. All my abdominals are really feeling this. Legs relaxed. Inhale down, exhale up, blow the air out as you come up. Try not to lead with the chin. Abdominals are lifting you. Okay, ready to let go now. So we're just going to reach through, lower over the ball, exhale, lift. Once again, legs relax. Okay, we're going to try a bow and arrow, one right to the top, bow and arrow, one left. Take a break if you need it because it's really intense. Really feeling these now. One more right, one more left, and all the way up we come. Well done. Whew. All right, let's really got our abdominals warmed up, so let's get you down on the mat now, laying on your back with the ball between your knees. I wasn't very ladylike going down then, I collapsed in a big heap because my stomach muscles were aching so much. So we've got the legs at tabletop and the arms spread to the side of us. Contracting the tummy so your spine is in a neutral position. Try not to push your lower back into the mat. We're going to rotate the knees right to about 45 degrees, centre and left. So you're just going to keep moving from side to side. Inhale down, exhale back up. Inhale down and exhale back up. Make sure you're breathing. You've got a slight squeeze on the knees. That will engage all the inner thigh and also try and get the pelvic floor muscles involved in this one as well. So just rocking from side to side. Try and relax your shoulders and your arms. Try not to tense those. Next time you go to the right, we're going to hold it there. Squeeze the knees together for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to centre. Roll into the left. Hold it here. Squeeze your knees together. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to the centre. And take a little break with the feet going down. So bringing your arms back to the side of your body. The next one we're going to do is a bridge. So if at any point you get really tired, this is a really nice, safe one for you to carry on doing. So always come back to this if you need to. So for your bridge, you'll tilt the pelvis. So we'll rock the pelvis, you'll feel your lower back push to the floor. And you start to peel your spine. One bone at a time off the mat till you come up onto your shoulders and then press through each vertebrae as you come all the way back down again. So just keep moving up and down in your own time, tightening the pelvic floor as you lift and contracting the abdominals as you come down. So tighten the pelvic floor as you lift. And abdominals tightening as you come down. So it would be a big breath in as you lift at some point there, and a breath out as you go down. But if you hold, don't hold your breath, so make sure you catch your breath in between. Shoulders relaxed still. So let's really try and work through this spine. I want you to really try and push each bone through to the mat. Come up as high as you can. Just coming onto the shoulders, not the neck. And pressing through each bone as you come down. Let's go up and down once more. Good, and then bring your legs back to tabletop again. But this time we're going to grab the legs and round the upper body up to the top. So with both hands at the back of the head to support your head and neck, just nestle your head in and your neck into your thumb and index finger, so you're not pulling on your head, and you're going to work into those abdominals a bit more by just contracting the tummy. As you contract, you see your legs will move. Exhale, contract. Inhale out, exhale, pull through. Okay, let's add the upper body now. We're going to try and get everything squished together. So it's like a clamshell move. Okay, I want to see how your back feels when you come to tabletop. And if you want to work a bit harder, you can take the legs a bit further away. That will catch the lower abdominals. If you notice your back popping and arching off the mat, then you keep the legs at tabletop. Let's rock through now for 4. Lowering the head on this one, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's get rid of the ball for a moment. And the next one is another bridge but without the ball, so we can work you a little bit harder. So walking the feet towards the bottom, shoulders back and down. Tilt the pelvis, come all the way up to the top of your bridge, so your hips are nice and high. Walk your feet in, lift your hips up again, so feet and knees are hip width. You're going to really stabilise those hips, try and keep your hips level with one another. Extend your right leg straight up in the air, and also the left arm. So hips are going to stay level and stable. Circle the arm and leg around for 4, 3, inhale out, exhale in, 2, and 1. Change direction for 4, 3, 2. Try and keep the left knee still as you can, and 1. Floating the right arm up as well. Right leg, left arm, pendulum. Are you ready? Here we go, just for 4. This will be harder. If you're wobbling too much, put your right arm down. 2 and 1. Hold it. Balance and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down to the mat. So you quickly bring that left knee into your chest, and then extend the left leg out, stretching through the hamstring, which definitely feeling this stretch we need today. Feeling very stiff today. Keep breathing deeply all the time. And the thing we're going to do next is just go straight to the other side. So again, walk the feet towards your bottom, feet and knees hip width, arms relaxed at the side. Here we go, tilt the pelvis, come up one bone at a time, all the way up to the top of your bridge. Lift those hips up higher. Here we go, left leg straight up in the air, and right arm. Start with your circle for 4. Inhale out, exhale in. 3, keep the right knee still, hips high. 2, and 1. 1, change direction, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top, float the left arm up as well. Right arm, left leg, 4 pendulum moves. Here we go, out and in for 4, 3, hips stay high, right knee stay still, 2, 1, hold, balance and hold. Push the hips up for 4, 3, 2, push the hips, 1, and relax it down. Well done. Right knee tucks into the chest, ooh, and extends out. I can really feel this today. Oh dear. Okay, so up we come, back to tabletop, no ball. Hands at the back of the head again. Okay, and we're going to extend one leg and the other leg. Inhale out, exhale in. We're going to add a cross twist as we go. So here we go. So one leg extends, we twist across to the opposite knee. Four to go. 3, 2, and last one there. Well done. Take a little break. Okay, so coming up to seated again. How are we doing for time? We're doing pretty well, but I was a bit late starting because I'd had a catastrophe with my ball. So let's try and get you back over onto the front now. So coming onto all fours, working into your Superman next. So bringing you onto your hands and knees. If you have really bad wrists, you can go down onto the elbows, but remember when we bring the arm forward, instead of forward, you'll just float your arm off to the side. So if you struggle with your hands, then you'll just float to the side like this, but you can still do the same movements on the arms, on the legs. See how you go. You can always come down and take a break altogether, but if you do one side in a particular way, you must do the other side exactly the same. So try not to cause any imbalances. So here we go, we're on all fours, hands under the shoulders, hips are over the knees. Make sure you can see me there. I think most people know what's going on with this. Here we go, so you don't want to have your back sagging or arching. You've got a really nice flat back, head in line with spine. Your right knee lifts slightly off the mat, your left hand floats just above the mat, and you should feel wobbly. Move your body weight slightly forward, extend your left arm against your left ear, and extend your right leg back. So you're in a long straight line from your fingers to your toes, and your head's in line with your spine, and you're looking directly down at the floor. Try not to look up and around, I'll talk you into this. Flex your foot so your toes point down, your leg will tense then. Just tap the toes down and up for 8. Inhale down, exhale up for 7, 6, 5, 4. After these 3, I want you to point your toes. 2. Hold at the centre line, point your toes. You're going to draw the elbow and the knee into the centre, into sort of bow and arrow. Here we go. For inhale and exhale out for 8, 7, 6, 5. Make yourself longer each time. 4, 3, 2. On the last one, you'll hold it. Good, hold it out. You're going to keep your head looking down. Move your hand and your foot to the left corner and the right corner of your mat. So making a circular move out and in for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it back to centre. Bring your hand and knee in. Oh, and sit back. Well done. Inch forward. Oh dear, I felt that. Both hands go to the left, 45 degrees. Your right buttock, you'll lift it up and drop it over the edge of your right foot. And then try and press that right elbow slightly to the mat. Breathe deeply. Well done. Let's do a quick back exercise and then we'll go into the other side. So straight down on your tummy. Down we go. We're going to do the square today, which is a really good all-rounder and it's not too difficult. So your arms are 90 degrees at the side of your body. Your head looks down at the floor. You're going to bring your feet together, rotate the heels towards each other, clench your buttocks, pencil straight legs, looking straight down at your mat. If you're not sure, watch me do one and then join in by looking straight down at the mat. So you'll lift, everything lifts, everything lifts. It's really simple. So you're lifting up and down, but you're not holding your breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Smooth moves. Arms stay still. Just 2 to go. And 1 more. And bring it back in. Well done. So just overlap your hands, put your forehead on your hands, rock the pelvis by tipping the pelvis forward and pushing your hips to the mat, and then rock back and 1 more, tip the pelvis and rock back. Coming back up onto all fours. So here we go again, on all fours. We're going to change to the other side now. So remember, if you were on your elbows before, then you'll do the same thing again on this side. So left knee lifts slightly off the mat, right hand floats just above the mat. Shift your body weight slightly forward. Extend your right arm against your right ear. Extend your left leg back. You're in a long straight line. Keep looking at your mat. Flex your foot so your toes point down, your leg is tenser now. Tap down and up for 8. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold and point your toes. Arm and leg sweep to the centre, inhale in, exhale out, bow and arrow style for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, extend each further each time, 3, push it away, 2, and 1. Hold at your last point. You're going to move your hand to the right, foot to the left, making a circle, a semicircle move. Here we go, around the edge for 4. Bringing it back. 3, 2, final 1. Back to centre, bringing it in, and sitting over your feet. Well done. Now moving both hands to the right. 45 degrees, your left buttock lifts up over the edge of your left foot, and you try and move that left elbow slightly down towards the mat. Breathing into your back. And well done. Okay, so while we're in this front position, we need to get your plank done and a little bit more work on your back, which is your swan dive. So we'll get swan dive, cat stretch and plank done. So let's get your plank done out of the way now. We'll get that one next. So crawling forward, we'll start off with the elbow, belly on the floor to start with, and the elbows coming in towards the shoulder, just for a little bit further in than the shoulders. Okay. Okay, we will try and go, we won't go for a full minute today because we've had a break, so we'll probably try for about 45 seconds and see how we go. Okay, so first of all, hands are clasped, hope you can see me there. I think you all know it without looking at me anyway now, but we're going to lift the belly slightly off the floor, push the shoulders down away from your ears. If you're coming up to a full plank, push into the toes and lift your knees up. And now up you go. Breathe through it. Try not to let your back sag. Take a break there. I think that was about 45 seconds. Okay, so from here, let's come in for a nice cat stretch. Get that spine nicely stretched out. So we're on all fours and we're going to arch the back, pull the belly to the spine, flatten down, and one more, all the way up, and flatten down. And as you go with a flat back, sit towards your feet, inch your fingers forward, breathe nice and deeply into your back, and well done. Slide your hands in, and we're going to come back down onto your mat again and go into a swan dive. So this one is really good, really good maintenance for your back, this one, so always try and remember to do this one. If you've done any, lots of bending over a garden or whatever, this is a really good exercise to do. Anything where you're extending your spine is really good. So you're going to bring the feet together and again rotate the heels in, clench your buttocks, push through your hands and push up and through. So for the we'll do two like this with the buttocks clenched and just from the elbows, and see how your back feels. Okay, so relax it down. Buttocks relax as you lower, and then you clench them as you lift again. Okay, and then if that feels enough for you, this is one that you can just carry on with. But if your back feels a little bit more flexible and you've not got any issues with it at all, then you come all the way down to the mat. You leave your legs and backside relaxed for this next one, but your hands will come a bit wider, level with your forehead, and you push all the way up and through for a full extension. My back is so stiff. And lower down. And again, coming up. So if you're feeling it's a bit too much, bring your hands further forward. And down, and one more time. Legs and backside, relax, last one. And relax it there. Okay, good. Let's roll straight over onto your side. You're going to use your ball on the next one. So just checking the time. Okay, and we'll probably be about another 10 minutes or so. So I'll probably be about a 45-minute class in total, because I was faffing about for the first 5. Very professional. So feet are flexed. Head is on your arm. The ball is under the lower foot and the hips are going to try and stay stable. Now this ball will make you want to wobble, which is making you work much harder than if your foot was directly on the floor. So if you are struggling, you can take the ball away. Okay, just put the lower leg down on the floor, it's perfectly fine. So feet are flexed, hips are stacked, head on your arm. And once another thing is, if you feel dizzy, you can lift your head up. So just see how you feel. This arm will float to the ceiling. Top leg lifts up and down for 8, 7. Try not to roll back onto your bottom. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bringing your arm overhead, pointing your toes on that top leg, Leg circles round for 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to lift your head up. Place your fingertips forward here. Lift the top leg, hip height. 3 kicks forward and a reverse kick back. Here we go. So it goes 3, 2, 1 and reverses back. 3, 2, 1 and reverses back. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Last one coming up. 3, 2, 1 and all the way back. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that for that side because it's the first one back after a while, so I don't want to be overdoing it. So changing sides. Okay, here we go. Trying to look elegant, but I'm in agony. My backside's killing me. Okay, so you know I didn't do anything while we were off, so I'm struggling probably more than some of you may have done a few workouts in between, but me, absolutely nothing. So feet flexed, hips stacked, arm floats up to the air, head and arm in line with the spine. Make sure you're in a really straight line. Check your body line before you start. Top leg coming down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, well done, and 1. Toes pointed, arm comes overhead. Circle the leg round for 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then down we'll rest. We bring the hand back to the front here. We lift the head up. And we're going to stay in this stacked position. 3 kicks forward and a reverse kick back. Here we go. So it goes 3, 2, 1 and reverses back. And again, 3, 2, 1. Nice stretch as well as a strength in this one. Good, one more time. 3, 2, 1 and reverse it back. Good, well done. Let's finish off with some stretches. Okay, now if you have got a ball, we're going to go on top of the ball. Okay, if you haven't got a ball, then you can roll your towel up and you can rest on top of the towel. It does work okay, I have tried it before. So coming down onto the floor, you're going to lift your bottom right up off the mat. So you go into like a crab position and place the ball underneath your lower back and where top of your bottom, the lower part of your spine, and then you float your legs up in the air. This is really nice and relaxing move. So feet flexed, feet wide apart, stretching through the inner thighs. Circle outwards with your feet for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the feet flexed, feet turned outwards. Stretch through those inner thighs. Back to the centre. Join your feet together. Circle the legs around for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You should feel wobbly. Change direction for 4. Inhale out, exhale in 3, 2, and 1. Legs extended. Take a long scissor stretch down. This is a lovely stretch for your legs. You can really let your legs go on this one. So legs as straight as they'll go. Toes pointed, pencil straight legs. One more on each leg. And back to centre. Good, and then we're going to bend the knees to tabletop, cross the right leg over the left knee, bring the knees into the chest. If you're feeling quite wobbly, keep your hands on the floor. If you're feeling pretty confident, reach through the legs, grab a hold of the back of the left leg with both hands and pull those knees towards you. Pressing your left elbow into your inner thigh, so you can feel that go through to the hip. This is a really nice stretch. I'm really feeling this today as well, so this stretching will probably help us. So keep pushing the elbow in and pulling the knees as close to you as you can. Okay, and we're coming back to the centre, so we're going to cross left over right. Okay, if you're wobbling, keep your hands down, bring the knees in. If you're okay with your balance, reach through the gap, pull the right knee in towards the chest, press the left elbow into the inner thigh. Okay, just want to stretch further down the leg a little bit more. So again, we're going to bring the knee into the chest, one leg on the floor, left leg on the floor, right knee into the chest, extend the leg out, just stretching a little bit more here. Extend the leg straight to the ceiling, turn the big toe inwards, big toe down, little toe up, move your leg to the left, goes through to your hip. Placing the right foot down on the floor, tucking the left knee into the chest, grab a hold, extend the left leg out. Breathe deeply all the time. Extend the left leg straight up to the ceiling, turn the big toe down, move your leg to the right, so you can feel that go right from your ankle, past your knee, up to your hip. And well done. Place your feet on the mat, grab your ball out from underneath you and make your way up to sit-in. So take your time coming up, nice and steady coming up. Okay, and the next move we're going to do is a little bit of a spine stretch. Okay, so just I'll show you from the side. You don't need your feet too wide. Your feet are only about a little bit wider than your shoulders, so it's more about the spine than the inner thighs. So holding on to your ball, shoulders back and down, chin nods in, make a C curve with your back and reach forward. Lower the ball to the floor, bring it back, come back up from a rounded spine and then straight up at the top. Again, round the spine, pull the belly in, make a big C curve, bring the ball forward, lower it down, lift it up, stay rounded as you come up. When you get to the top, straighten it up. One more time, round it through, bring it forward, lower it down and lift it, rounded spine back up to seated and sitting up nice and straight. Okay, so popping your ball off to the side. You're going to finish with your neck. So if you're comfortable with your legs crossed, that's fine. If you're not, then that's fine. You can sit like this or like this. However you want to sit is perfectly fine. So just tucking the chin in towards the chest, rolling your head right to left. Breathe deeply. Try not to tense into your shoulders. Let your hands and arms relax. So breathe deeply. Okay, rolling right to left once more. Coming back into the centre, right ear to right shoulder. Pressing the left shoulder down, so just gently push down on that left shoulder with your right hand. Stay here and then look down towards the floor. Still breathing deeply. Releasing that, coming back to the middle. Left ear to left shoulder. Looking forward on this one. Pressing your hand down on that right shoulder. Lengthening your neck. Stay here and just look down. you back to centre. When you're ready, make your way back up again. So taking your time to come up to standing. Stiff as a board. Okay, so finishing off with a big wide stretch. Let's go for the waist. So we're going to do a side bend here and a side bend there. Good, take a nice deep breath in, keep your head up, don't bend over. Exhale down, one more. Exhale away, bring your arms directly forward and give yourself a clap. Well done, thanks for joining in. Stay as cheerful as you can, and I'll catch up with you soon. Just always check on Facebook the night before. If, you know, I'm not, as I said, I'm not doing a regular timetable, so just whenever feeling flabby. Anyway, have a good day and I'll see you soon. Bye.